to the first round of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tournament here at Press Start. I am joined here today with
Sky.
And I am Michael. Today we have our contestants who will introduce themselves.
I'm Griffin E. Brandon.
I'm Alyssa.
Now, who will you be playing for this tournament?
See, already playing as Sonic, so I'm not going to play as Sonic, but I am going to play as Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, this is going to be good.
This is Hedgehog on Hedgehog violence.
I was going to say that, but I didn't know if that was too much for the bit.
All right, we have the beginning of the very first round. So the way that this will be working is that they have 3 stocks, and we'll be doing best 2 out of 3. And whoever wins will move on to the next round.
It looks like Alyssa is putting in some heavy work in the beginning here.
A lot of spin dashing going on.
Never mind, I got them confused already. This is no good.
This is a really good matchup for it, because Sonic X Shadow Generations came out semi-recently.
Oh, did it? Nice. I'm not a huge Sonic fan, so I can't say a whole lot on the topic, but
I'm a pretty avid Sonic fan. I grew up with it. I've still been enjoying the games. Maybe we'll see a Sonic game on Press Start.
never know.
We never know.
Alyssa is making a little bit of a comeback
Yes,
here.
indeed.
A little bit of a comeback here in the later part of the first stock.
She looks like she's using a bit of like a touch and go kind of
Although we did
strategy.
hear off camera that apparently she had played like 2 hours beforehand of just warming up.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we got prime Alyssa Sonic versus a little bit cold, a little bit feeling out the waters. Griffin Shadow, we'll call him.
What was your guys' ways of kind of
Ooh, my
preparing for the
words.
Smash tournament?
To be quite honest,
Ooh, down to stock,
I-
Alyssa.
I forgot to practice until literally today, and I just fell off the edge.
That
That
is
was crazy.
that
Down
is
2
brutal.
stocks.
That is.
Yeah, I fear I have to really lock in
We
order
call
to
him
not
captain.
fall off.
We call him
the stage.
captain.
We, as a matter of
He's
fact,
captain.
call him captain.
He's captain.
Oh, Captain.
As a person who mains Sora, I have side beat myself off the match.
A classic gambit. Truly
And-
a classic gambit.
Sora simply will not recover if you side B off.
I played Sora earlier today, and I'm pretty sure I did
Ooh,
exactly.
Griffin is down his first stock.
Absolutely. No, he put in some heavy work, though, on that first stock. He got a lot done. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that will weigh the tide in his favor later.
Oh, and the first mini-match, the first of their rounds is finished. We see Griffin is victorious, but
By
will
2
Alyssa come back and do a little underdog story where she makes a huge comeback?
I'm supporting Griffin here. He's one of my roommates, so I gotta support the house, man.
Of course. You guys, I heard you put the house on this?
Yeah, I put it all on black.
wow.
If we lose this, we may not have a home. I'm getting a look from off camera from one of my other roommates, and he looks devastated. So, Griffin, I need you to win this.
We have a very slow
Well, thank
start
you
so
for putting
far.
Under more pressure than needed, Mike. I appreciate that.
You know what's made under pressure? Diamonds, you got this. Very evenly matched. Very evenly matched here.
This is a really tight game to
Like-
start off the Smash tournament.
Like, within
every day
10,
you go against your own
20%
main.
most of the round.
Griffin is doing
gonna
quite
bring up the
intense edge guarding.
Griffin with the
Ooh,
wind
down
up of
goes
the fist,
Alyssa.
the why I oughta. You know,
Why I
the old
oughta.
1800 special. Alyssa taking advantage of the fact that Griffin is at such a high stock. Still just kind of peppering him up for a smash attack to for sure get him out of this round, make him take him down a stock. Griffin managing to stay in this one.
Griffin is fighting hard.
He's down in the trenches. He's putting in the work. Holy cow. I wish I could speak English.
And we are evenly matched, folks.
We got 2-2, but man, Griffin got far with that first stock.
You see, I always love an underdog story, so I have a lot of faith in
I-
Alyssa's ability to knock Griffin out.
You got to have the person who comes back from the seemingly unwinnable, and it makes it very interesting.
As a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, I agree. We are 1-2, and it's in Griffin's favor. But will Alyssa get a kind of a second win? Griffin looks like he was very far off screen, but he seemed to have recovered from it.
See, Sonic's fast. Or sorry, Shadow. Shadow is very fast.
It's pronounced Shadow. God.
I'm sorry.
You're not even good enough to be my babe.
I'll make you eat those words.
It looks like Alyssa wasn't hungry. Seems that we are even, but Alyssa still has a high percentage, and she's very bouncy. And down goes Alyssa.
That was good.
How are we feeling at the end of that? Griffin, you are victorious, and you'll be moving on to the next round of the Smash tournament.
I did kick it. Still no bubblegum though.
Buddy, we need to get this man some bubblegum. That's what he played for. I get to keep the house, which is great, but he played for the bubblegum.
And we'll be
I
going
won.
into the next
Mix it
round.
up.
I've been Sky.
And this is Mike.
And thank you for watching the very first matchup of our Press Start Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament.
Hello everyone, welcome back. We are your commentators. I am Justin.
And I'm Carson.
Who are our two players, and who are you playing as?
I am Nate. I haven't played this game in 2 years, nearly. So I am super rusty, and I will be playing Hero. I'm locked in on that.
I'm Xander. I don't really play normally, but I played a bunch yesterday and today and on Monday because I was practicing. And I'm playing Ness.
I think this is going to be a really interesting matchup, especially considering both of these players do have a bit of rust to shake off, even if one of them is slightly more recently experienced.
I do not know who's better in the tiers, Hero or Ness.
All I know,
think it might be
projectile.
Even though I looked at tier lists, I actually have no idea because I only looked at the characters I play as.
That is
And
fair.
I don't play as either of these characters.
I have not punched a single game in either franchise.
Ooh, really early 39%. Was that a crit?
Wow.
No.
Some
No, I'm just
crazy
really bad.
damage coming out from Hero already.
Definitely.
The real question is this hero going to read or is this hero going to top deck? Because there are two types of heroes. There are heroes who know how to read and there's heroes who gamble. I actually have a little bit of a history with Ness players.
Okay.
When I first learned Smash and I first learned Piranha Plant, one of the people I played with was a Ness main.
Oh, I see.
I gotta tell you, Ness's final smash is really annoying. But you know what's even more annoying?
Definitely. What?
Constant PK fire. It's really good seeing
PK
more than
fire
one move out of a Ness
is
player.
annoying.
As you can see, we actually have Hero down to 164, which is a kill percent. However, that
But-
fully charged
was
smash
We
attack
got
is going
one. We got one stock down on Ness right there.
launch Ness out of that first stock. We have Hero going in for another very attack.
I mean,
very
damn.
early 62%.
Hero is a hard hitter here.
Eder,
But he
Eder,
recovers on
And
the PK fire,
Gimp's recovery.
and then Hero falls.
That 85% is going to give him a really early lead if he can avoid the PK fire spam.
You know.
Ooh,
But
devastating
Ness
hit.
is, Ness is
Oh, no,
building up.
Ness is very clearly in kill
And
percent. And
Ness
a
is out of
failed
a stock.
recovery from Ness.
Ooh. Let's see if they're able to make that recovery.
Guys,
Well,
I just choked. That was insane.
Ness recovery is definitely one of the harder recoveries to pull
definitely.
off. And as we know here on the Press Start Smash Tournament, we do have a history of failed recoveries and other small mistakes that lead to devastating things.
Absolutely. You should
There
see
are
me
plenty of
fight.
people who are very bad at the game. This is to sort out the best from the worst. The weak, the weak and the chaff.
Let me just say, IUP TV is an equal opportunity employer here. So,
An equal opportunity employer. But will you squander those opportunities, or will you seize them and rise to the top?
so Sephiroth versus
Richter.
Richter
my
Belmont.
first main. So
Wow.
truly, you can tell which one I'm rooting for because it's Richter, my beloved. You guys are going just blow for blow
You're
until
definitely
Sephiroth
going at it.
falling off the edge. Ooh,
But he doesn't.
nailing that
Makes the
recovery.
recovery.
Shockingly enough,
he's unleashing the Seth.
using the up B that close to the edge of stage. Ballsy move, but it's really nice to see it.
Sephiroth is
Ooh.
definitely a character that's dangerous.
Devastating hit, but a charge
You know how to use
whip
them.
or any other solid killing move could really balance these tables.
Hi-ya.
Hey, that's
Well,
what I'm
anyway.
saying. That's what I'm
So one
saying.
piece of commentary from us.
But
Hi-ya.
Sephiroth is succeeding, but he does have a very high
Oh no.
damage thruster. I don't even know what you call it. Fatigue? I forgot the technical term.
Ooh,
Ouch.
that snap can reflect.
I think it's just because it's the boomerang.
That's why.
Okay. So, Sephiroth is knocked out of one stocks,
That was insane.
and Richter just got another knocked out of them.
Calculate.
Richter has that zoning potential, but Sephiroth is also able to attack from a distance, and I think that's really hurting Richter in this.
You know, this
Ooh,
is
there
really-
we go. Devastating holy water.
This Mario Galaxy is about to become the galaxy.
Sephiroth may be powerful, but is he any match for the holy light of the Lord our God, Jesus Christ?
He's an angel, I think, not Jesus.
I don't think I can say that. I don't think I can say that.
And
Ooh, devastating
Sephiroth
hit.
knocks him out.
Good
That was
game.
good.
Good
That was
game.
good.
Beautiful, beautiful attacks from Sephiroth. Excellently set up. Very,
all
very
right.
well played. An excellent match here. And we're looking forward to the next one.
So stay tuned.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Press Start Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament. My name is Sky, and I have my co-host.
Hi, I'm Justin.
And you'll see us again in this next round because we will be versing. But for right now, we get to pretend that we're still friends and that we still kind of like each other. The real battle for right now starts with our competitors. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hey, I'm Eric Hernandez. I'm playing as Incineroar today.
Hey, I'm Danny, and I'm playing as Pet.
All right, well, let's see how the cookie crumbles this round.
We're seeing a lot of really interesting gameplay coming out here for Pit and Incineroar. And we can see a lot of very cautious playing from Incineroar, which is very interesting. Most people I know, that's just me, that play Incineroar play him very aggressively. And so it's really interesting seeing an Incineroar that's doing a lot of dodging. We're seeing a lot of side Bs coming out of Incineroar here, but not a lot of landed. Ooh, I'm going to eat those words. Landing that second hit is a
I guess you
very
weren't
tight
hungry.
timing, but when it's done effectively, can send the opponent in some really interesting directions for some really interesting distances. That was almost a first stock off.
Which one are you playing, Pet?
I am.
So Eric has a very high percentage. Or sorry, Danny has a really high percentage. I'm good at names, I swear. Danny has a really high percentage, but Eric
Oh, I
is
missed on. My bad.
taunting. We
I
have
meant to do
taunting.
it.
Taunting on a single Joy-Con, which,
I don't
as
know
we
how I
have
did it. I
previously
don't know how I
established, is a difficult thing to pull off.
That's why I didn't buy it.
Taunted, and we're seeing a very elite showcase of skill here at the Press Start Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament.
Definitely some very interesting.
I got better. I got better at that.
Ooh, any of these hits could really be the nail in the coffin for Incineroar's first stock. But
Now
every
watch this
single
drive.
piece of damage that Incineroar deals is another step towards taking yet another stock and gaining a significant advantage. That stock difference really could be the maker here, considering
It's even now.
it's evened up now, but that 135%, that means that this is truly, there is an advantage for Incineroar here, but Pit can absolutely take back that advantage. He's just gonna have to crawl back from one stop.
In the Press Start Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament, it is kill or be killed.
That second hit landing pretty solidly, getting a nice percentage off.
And Incineroar is still up by a whole more stock than Pit is, and those Incineroar grabs keep landing and hitting. We
Really
saw
wanted
that
to get me,
incredible diagonal
but I can't
attack
do
from
it.
Incineroar just laying into Pit.
No!
We see a failed recovery from Pit, and the first round goes to Incineroar.
And some very basic edge guarding.
I'm just commentating with Sir Yaps a lot, so.
Look, if there's two things I like, it's winning and talking, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of both.
So we're seeing a much more aggressive start than our last round. So it seems that the warm-up round seems to have awoken their more vicious attacking force. So it seems that we're getting a lot of violence from Terry. Will Kirby be able to? And we are down a stock. I can tell just by watching the way that they play is they are adept Super Smash Bros. Ultimate players. Like just the dodging and the blocking and like a lot of the movements is just
Definitely.
very more adept and have a very further understanding of how the game works.
Definitely a much broader set of moves being used here as opposed to some people who use primarily specials or smash attacks or others, just very specific attacks. And don't
For
use things
example,
like shields
for
and
example, the
grab-
Patua.
grabs.
Patooey.
You're not that. You're mad because you don't understand the pure power of the Patooey and the pure power of the plant.
And we are down 2 stocks. This is just endless for Kirby. Do you think Kirby can come back from this?
I think Kirby definitely
No.
could come back from this if Kirby just really
Love the
locks in here, but we're seeing not a lot of confidence from our Kirby player themselves. We're really trying to throw Kirby a bone here, and Kirby is definitely not accepting it under any circumstances.
We are seeing one of Kirby's best moves, which is to use the other person's skill set.
But Terry has his go-go juice, which means that he really could pull off a ridiculous series of combos if needed.
And
there's
down
the
goes
Devastator.
Kirby. I think that was our
I know,
fastest
you can do
matchup
it.
yet, as Kirby is not victorious.
Quite possibly. It was just not Kirby's day.
That was a good game, though.
All right, everybody, so that was the 3rd round, and now me and Justin will be facing off in the next one. Stay tuned.
Look forward to watching me win.
Hello everybody, welcome back to our final round of the Smash tournament for today. I'm Jamie.
And I'm Basil.
And we are commentators for our final match, which is...
Hi, my name is Sky, and I'm playing Sora. I trained for my work shift for this. I went so far as to study meta techniques, what the controls were, and what his different attacks did.
Hi, my name is Justin. I'm here to win.
Hey guys, welcome to Smash Brothers.
Sora is spinning around and hitting the plant.
Sky is using special attacks, and that's kind of stupid. So, yeah.
Whoa, the plant gunked everywhere.
So,
I don't know, it seems pretty even so
wow,
far.
Justin
well,
is losing. I can't believe this. I
Yeah,
can't believe
Justin's kinda
Justin is
getting-
losing the Smash tournament. It seems like Justin is having trouble with the
Yeah.
platforms. The Patooey is getting caught on them.
The Patooey?
Yeah, that's the spike ball.
The
that,
okay.
Piranha Plant.
Patooey, the best move in the game.
I
Wrong.
just brushed past how Sky lost a stock.
Oh my god. Sky
I know,
lost
it's
his
crazy.
stock. Sky
Loser,
lost his
loser.
stock to Justin,
Ooh.
but
That
they
is
have
the killing
recovered
blow.
it.
Okay,
It is now tied.
back
I
up.
cannot
Might as well be
believe what is
round one.
happening right
Might as
now.
well be round one.
Here's
I'm reading the
nine.
screen right. It looks like Sora is chilly. Oh, now they're a little hot.
So Sora's. So Sora's.
Can't call Sora a little hot.
So Sora's
Sora is
neutral
diminutive in
special
size
is
and
it's
high in
circles
temperature.
from the fire move, an ice move, and an electric move. So every time Sky uses Sora's
And
neutral, it changes. And speaking of which, of changing, the stocks have changed, and Justin has a 2-to-1 advantage on Sky.
I mean, this has been
insane.
this has been a really good matchup so far.
It seems that neither of us can seem to relatively consistently
Both,
hit our
both of you
attacks.
are.
No shielding, no grabs, just straight up attacks.
Yeah, no, like compared to the last matches, really no
technical
shield.
movement, no thinking, no skill.
No change up.
I'm
no skill.
I'm
No
assuming
change
that
up, nothing
Ooh.
but gas.
Sky is not
so
dead,
far
however.
the percentages are even,
they
which
are.
I'm.
Sky is not
oh,
dead, however.
That is round one going
It's round
to
one.
Justin as Piranha Plant.
That
You
is
had me on
true.
the ropes in the beginning there.
Yes, that was a very,
They had
very
him in the
good
first
fight.
Half, not gonna lie. So we're moving on to the second round. Sky and Justin.
The last round, the definitive round.
Oh my god, I cannot believe the smack talk.
They
And
are-
Electroplankton, the best song in the game, right behind Mona's Pizza.
They are playing on a high school student's bad graphic design project.
This is a
This
real
is
video
true.
game.
I made this stage in
This
MS
is a
Paint.
video
Guys, I don't think you know this. Graphic design is my passion.
Graphic
This
design is
some
my
game-
burden.
The match so far is
Dead
pretty even.
silence.
Yeah. Both contestants are locked in.
Both contestants are going to die after this. So
Yes. They are going
What?
straight to the firing squad.
yeah, like I was saying. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
an
big hit
insane
from Sora.
counter.
A respectable hit.
The tension can be cut with a knife,
There we go.
just like Sky got cut with a down beat.
A lot of well thought
I'm
out
very glad
jumps
that move
and
has
attack
super armor.
placements
That
going
could
on
have been
here,
devastating.
folks.
His palms are sweaty.
You think this is a flower
Sora
garden.
is just like me when I found a cool stick.
I know. No, I know. I'm trying. Dude, I'm
the
trying
villain.
so hard. I'm trying so
Sounds
hard
like
to be
both of our
evil.
contestants are smack talking in the
This
hot
is
zone.
insane. This is insane, like IUPTV beef. This is
This is-
insane. There's gonna be a whole drama alert episode about this.
Uh-oh.
The plant is falling. Oh,
I
never
almost,
mind.
real bad. I almost,
No, you did.
Sora is still in this fight and putting up a good fight while at it. Wow, really stopping the plant at any step.
Oh my god.
ooh.
This
A-
is
Clean hit.
crazy.
A wonderful trap set and
Wonderful.
executed
Masterfully
by
executed
Sora.
trap.
I'm not fighting at all. I don't
We're
know
not
anything
baseball.
about this game, so I did not sign up.
Oh my god, no!
Oh,
And
oh, Sora is still in it.
Not
Sora
over
is
yet.
still in it. The Patooey was launched but missed.
Hours and read 6 Reddit posts for this to lose.
oh my god, oh my jihad. I cannot believe what's happening.
Oh, big hits
Sky
from
is-
Sora coming back,
Sky
maybe?
is, like on hanging by a string.
No!
And there you go.
Patooey.
It
The
was a close
Patooey for the
match,
kill.
But Justin did come out on top.
Both of our contestants did a
That
wonderful
was a very
job.
close match.
Awesome, dude. We'll see you next time because you're the goat and we're the goat too.
And we're all gamers.
I'm here to climb this ladder. I'm here to come out on top.
Justin's still the bad guy.
We'll see you all. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.